going to show you how to draw a blood gas from an arterial line on the open system. First thing you got to have is you got to have a syringe, at least a 5 to 10 cc syringe, so that you can clear the line, right, of the heparin. You need to have your blood gas syringe. You need to have a bag for your ice. You need to have your patient label. You need to have an alcohol wipe, and you need a 4x4 gauze. Of course, I'm simulating the gauze with a piece of paper towel here because I'm cheap. All right. So first thing we got to do is we go in and we tell the patient what it is that we're going to do. Mr. Jones, we're here to get a blood sample on you to see how your breathing's doing. I'm not going to have some sticky. I can get it out of this line right here. So if you'll just hold real still for a few minutes, then I can get this sample and I'll be on my way. All right. So the first thing I do is I'm going to remove the cap on the port side. I'm going to take it and set it down someplace out of the way, probably right there. I'm going to take my alcohol wipe. I'm going to clean off the port. I'm going to put that off to the side here because I'm going to need that again. Take my syringe, what I call the flush syringe. You're going to screw it onto the port very gently, not really hard, just till it's just slightly snug. I'm going to turn the stopcock off to the transducer, and when I do that, I'm going to gently aspirate blood into the flush syringe to clear the line of the heparin so that it does not affect my blood gas. And again, this line is only about probably 2 cc, so about 3 cc's is probably plenty of solution. Once I get that, I'm going to turn this catty-cornered or between the ports so that everything is off to all three directions. I'll remove this. I'll dispose of that in a blood product or biohazard bucket. I get my blood gas syringe. I'll attach the blood gas syringe, and this you just have to kind of push into the thing and just kind of twist it a little bit to make it secure. You don't want it flopping around. Turn it again off to the transducer so that I can draw blood up through the line. I draw my sample, maybe about 0.5 cc's, and then I'm going to turn it completely off to the port side. Remove my sample. By having this off to the port side, that allows my flush to start pushing heparinized solution back down to clear the catheter so it doesn't clot off. I'm going to clear the air out of my sample. That's when I need my gauze, or part of the time I need my gauze. Okay, get the air bubble out. No other air bubbles. I'm going to cap it, tag it, and bag it. Once I've done that, now I've got to come back and clean the hub. So what I do is I take my gauze, I put it up underneath the hub. I'm going to turn my stopcock off to the patient, off to the line, the A line, and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to hit my flush until I get all the blood is out of the hub there. You have to kind of be careful. It's dripping a little bit here, and that's one of the reasons why I always put a towel or something underneath my patient so I don't mess up the nurse's bed linens, because that will not make any friends if you do that. Alright, so I've cleaned the hub. I'm going to take my alcohol wipe again. I'm going to wipe it off. I'm going to turn it off to the port. I'm going to take my cap. I'm going to wipe my cap. And I'm going to put my cap back on without contaminating it. And then I'm going to check to see that I still have an A-line waveform, which I do. Okay? That's very important at the end, that you make sure that you've got the same waveform that you had before you started the procedure. And that's it.